Hello! Hold on, I'm fixing my hair. My hair's in the way of my headphones. Hello! How are you doing? I'm a little tired, but I've been itching to work on these. I missed yesterday's stream. It's alright. It was a really scuffed stream anyway. Can't forget his glasses. Look at his glasses. I'm feeling. Feeling? Feeling. Okay. We need to do the wing. Haven't looked into your characters, so I'm just gonna be clueless as hell. Ah! That's... You're gonna have fun when you finally do learn. Hold on, let me look up a pigeon wing. Because, yes, that is what Autumn's wing is. Alright. So they got... Yeah. Hello! I can go live now. Huh, nice. I've already watched YouTube for 2.5 hours. Help me get off YouTube. Third time of drawing, you started drawing stream. Third time? How many times will this happen? I don't know. I was just watching a stream on Twitch. Ooh, hoo. Ooh. What a bus. Can't hear the stream. I spent £40 new to a plushie for a Roblox game. If it emotionally is worth it for you, then yes, it is worth it. Like, if you get emotional enjoyment from having the plushie, and it's like a good quality plushie, then yeah, it was worth it. Guys, I am not holding anyone at gunpoint to come to my streams. If you have a reason to not be here, I am not going to be mad at you. Hell, if it's just you don't want to, I do not care. Do not just be here. Hold me at gunpoint to come now. No. Yes, but I do want to. Alright then. Don't sacrifice, like, any health or, like, pain or... I mean, cool, but, like, you know... Surprised I didn't die from missing yesterday's Deltarune stream. It was super scuffed. You didn't miss much. Shaw's really questioning how mentally well the audience is. Yes, I am. I'm joking about being forced to come here. I picked that up. Trying to find the inside of a pigeon wing, not the outside. That's what we're seeing. I'm at it. Do you know how irritating and difficult this is to find? I'm gonna assume that this is hopefully. There's Autumn's other wing. He just didn't have another one. Yeah, he never had. He never had two. Reporting to you live from Silly's place. I give my OC so much trauma, and they can't commit suicide because they just wake up in their bed after they die. Oof. Do you have a mic, or are you speaking into the camera? I don't have a camera. I'm using headphones. Bit like they from Weezer with that background cover. Yeah, it was intentional because a chat person was like, give them the Weezer background, and I'm like, okay. And so I color matched it the best I could without, you know, a reference. Wee oo, I know, just like Buddy Holly. Why are you so quiet? It's my audio. It might be your audio. I've tried to fix audio problems. I don't think I have any audio problems with it being too quiet. It's literally Weezer. There's people in a blue background. Yep. The Weezer is rapidly approaching. Wee oo. Wee oo, I know, just like Buddy Holly. It's, you know what's even funnier? Is that I have an OC named Holly. That's what makes this even funnier to me. I have a crow OC and she likes stars, but I have no idea for her backstory. Can you play Buddy Holly? No, I don't want to get copyrighted. What's up? What's with these homies dissing my girl? I'm gonna make a fade edit with the Weezer music. I have an OC named Holly. I do too. It's become a running joke that me and my friends send each other a photo of a holly bush whenever we see one. We're like, oh my god, it's the best girl. I have crippling cheeseball addiction. What are you, Alvin? Come on. Thank you. To be fair, I brought the Weezer idea up on stream. You did. Was it you? I don't remember who it was. Sean is we the era. Yeah, it's if you can make the background a certain blue color. Yes, it is too early for Christmas music, Spotify. Get out of here. Oh, they're not gonna be. It's gonna be 3, 4, and 5 in a paid bundle. That I know for certain. Cause like, he can't just release a game for free, okay? He's given us chapter 1 and chapter 2 for free. We can at least give back. I don't know what I thought the characters' color palettes were, but I like how they look. Oh, thank you. Yeah, to be fair, I do have a lot of my art in black and white, simply because I just don't color a lot on paper. So I'm glad at least the times when they are in color, it's not like, oh, that doesn't fit the character. Can you tell me the names of the people you're drawing? Yes, hold on, we'll write their names. Actually, you get attached right there. So this is Big. This is Big. This is Rise. This is Sam. And this is Autumn. There you go. We love Big. Atom. No, it's Autumn. 2, 1, 2, 3, just like that. How tall is Autumn? 4'10". Love the animation on the bottom. Your art is cool. Oh, thank you. Come on. Work with me here. 4'10"? Yeah. Porcelavians are short. They're 6 inches shorter than humans in general. So, like, take a human height, cut it down by 6 inches, and boom, you have a Porcelavian height. His name is Adam, guys. No! So, like, if Autumn had a human height, it would be 5'4". And y'all know the end of that phrase. Is that animation finished? No, it is not. I need to, polish it up. How are you 4 feet IRL? That can happen? You do realize that, right? People can be short. Like, that's a thing that exists. Being short. Just got called out by one of your live chats, Shaw. Did you? Huh? Why are we calling him Adam? Why? Because. For baked bean. Did I spell it like a baked bean? Oh, damn it, I can't do it. A baked bean! There we go. During the day, he's Autumn, but at night, he's Adam. You know, we can actually just take this, get that color, leave his wing. Why is the name Adam so freaking funny? I don't know. Chat. I am puzzled. The cut on Autumn is fire. His haircut? Is that your character, the one at the top? All of these are my characters. Can I have a pull request? For what? Okay, if they're all pretty short, then that would be medium, large, extra small, medium, and then small. Oh no! Big is 6'2". Why are there so many people here today? I don't know. Just have to see it on YouTube Shorts. It's fine here at least. Ah. Is Autumn secretly Batman? Yes or no? Sadly, I am not gonna do a poll for that. Guys. Y'all crazy. Y'all absolutely bonkers. Smash your path with your OCs? Okay, fine. That I'll allow. Because that's funny, in my opinion. It goes extra large, small large, and then medium large. The fact that one of my OCs has no trauma, a living, loving family, has no missing body parts, disabilities, and no PTSD. I'll pass all my OCs because they're either trauma-filled or psychos. In order from left to right, I would smash, pass, smash, smash. Damn. I would cling to my OCs. They're great, even if one is kind of a cannibal. She has her reasons, so she doesn't eat innocent people that didn't do anything to her. What did Rise do? Yeah, damn, what did Rise do to you? I think we're gonna leave it at overlay. Out of the 4 characters, who's the most traumatized and the least traumatized? Okay, that's subjective. Arguably, Big is the most traumatized. Mains has PTSD. Mains has complex PTSD, and Mans has like psychosis episodes, paranoia episodes, but Autumn is the one who kills himself. So, and then Sam has his own plethora of issues, and Rise had to witness all of these. So, you know, it's a bit subjective. I love Autumn's hairstyle. Where did he get it cut? He cut it himself. Autumn is the one that kills himself. Just gonna randomly say that without context, brief context. He's chronically depressed, like, since he was a child. Autumn is the real villain. You want me to get into that? About who caused all of it? Arguably, Big did by leaving. Anyway, Autumn kills himself? Yeah, it's a pretty well-known fact. I've covered it extensively with his lore. Arguably, Big leaving to go work for Ritz caused that issue and that issue. Why'd he kill himself? That's sad. Cause he's got a self-hate complex the size of Mount Everest. I'm not sure if more traumatized is the right measurement. Who shows it more is probably more accurate. Yeah. Big is the one most obviously traumatized. Autumn has more of that systematic trauma. But, like, Big does too, just in a different way. He do the fly. Yeah. Autumn got the fly. He fell. Is there even such thing as an introvert party? I know, right? I recently I was rambling to a friend about Autumn and how Autumn, if he had like the support and education, he would have became a historian. Cuz like he loves history and the preservation of that history. Hold on, we need to add. You just posted something about that. Yeah, that video was in my queue for 3 days. So yeah, and how say if Sugar and Autumn like moved out of Flurmere to somewhere else pretty early on, like before he reached like double digits, he would have probably been fine, and he would have had the support of Sugar to like not be that mentally ill. But the trade off of that is if Autumn's not there, these two don't get taken in by him. These two end up still on the streets and probably die there. Sam, he gets picked up by Priest, and that's a whole other ball of wax. Why didn't they? Because Autumn can't fly. And and Flurmere is like surrounded by mountains, and she has to fly over to leave. So it would have taken them weeks to just get out of there. Dang, the lore is intense. Oh yeah, it's a very deeply woven web. So the trade-off is if Autumn gets out of the situation that causes him to just basically mentally suffer, he's not there to at least provide for the twins and Sam to have a better living situation than what they would have gotten. So it's basically one person's mental suffering versus three. And well, look how that turned out. Either Rise is the only one that's mostly okay. Rise is the one with his shit together. Out of the four of them. And another thing is, if Big never left, Autumn wouldn't feel guilty about that and then become obsessive when he learns what happened to Big about, is Big okay? Is Big okay? I fucked up this badly. Oh my god, I'm a horrible person. I'm this much of a mess up, and I. She said womp womp. Oh, buddy. Shaw, you cussed? I never heard you cuss before. I regularly cuss. I don't know what you were talking about. Genuinely, like, that's a regular occurrence. Alright, we're gonna. Wait, we're gonna. Wait. 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 Go. Okay. Damn it, I cut his chin. Is a dead hornet a dead bee? Two different things, broski. A hornet and a bee are two different things. I hate my ex so much, bro. Yeah. So that's all the line item we need to preserve. Something tells me Autumn has chubby cheeks. Yeah. But you see, mind you, Autumn, he was chronically underweight and on the verge of starvation for a lot of his young adult and childhood. Like when he gets evicted from Sugar's bakery because Sugar's not there, and he's not deemed as a you can't have this because obviously she would never want it to go to you because of look at you, you know. And so he gets evicted. Who's Sugar? Who the person that was previously his caretaker when he was a child, the person who took him in off the streets. But then she needed to go on a routine thing for like supplies for the bakery, and it was like mandatory. Like her business would not run and stand out and make any money if she did not go and get those ingredients. So she had to go, but the land that she got it from, the queen got assassinated, which and the borders got locked down, so she got stuck there. Are the four of them on the streets together? No, different times. Um, Autumn is 17 when he takes in the twins. And he's, mind you, like, still grieving, basically. And he uses them as a distraction from that. Which, not the best coping mechanism for the twins. These two. Hold on, I have their sketches as children. Where is it? Where are the children? There's the children. There's the two of them. There's the two of them. Children. That's so sad. Could never tell you what happened the day I turned 17. Yeah, that video. So, Autumn's thing of that is the rise of a king and a fall of the queen of a queen of 17. So, like, Autumn's section in that video, that was Big finding Autumn saying, hey, can you help us, please? My twin is injured, I can't help them. Basically, a panicking child being like, can you help, please? And Autumn's like, oh, shit. Because he was in that situation, and Sugar took him in. And he's like, I can be the sugar for these two kids, right? I can do that. I can do that. I can do that, right? I have to do that. I can't just ignore these two. So, that's how that happens. Meanwhile, he's living paycheck to paycheck himself, and he's definitely not fit to raise children at all. But it was either leave them to likely starve and die on the streets, or provide them shelter and food. That was the option, basically. So he basically just shares his living space with them for the first few months, and is like, here, there's food, there's water. Here's a room you guys can sleep in. Don't trash the place. Um, yeah. Where did they live? They lived in like a really, really trashy apartment in the outer arc of Flermere because Autumn couldn't afford anything else. Because, Misspawn and Avalism and. Better than nothing. Exactly. Can you adopt me? Of course. Can you adopt my sibling too? Sure. Alright, you can adopt us. You're not annoyed? Huh? Talking about me? Saw what video? Okay, we're gonna sketch the... Need to sketch the... Talking about Dawn. Oh, okay. I was like, huh? As, like, for the twins' situation, it was... This child has a broken leg, and and what are the creatures your OCs are called? Their race is called Porcelavians. One of the main no, never apologize for asking questions. I love answering these questions. Like, I want you guys to ask lore questions. I want you to ask lore questions. Porcelavians. It's an I, not an E. It looks better. Porcelain and avians, because they're avians with glass skin. Porcelavians. You were close. Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm not like, you must spell it this way, otherwise you're horrendous. And no, it's not that big a deal. I often fluctuate between we're giving Shaw an excuse to talk about their OCs constantly. Yeah. What app? I'm using Metabang. Okay. Main personalities. Big, his main thing is that he is trusting. He's way too trusting. You do something good, he's like, oh, you're a good person. I can trust you. Boom. Like, you know, he's... Have you seen the Maleficent movies? I have not. Who's the rudest? Oh, Sam. Hands down. It's Sam. Sam is an ass. Rise is the opposite of Big. Rise is very untrusting, distrustful. What did Sam do? Sam? Sam is a case. It's hard to explain his character. I don't want to archetype him, or like simplify the traits of his like character. Kind of has a bitchy face, so he tips on wing anatomy. Look at references. That's my main tip. He's also hot, but I can work around the main part. It's not that he's the type to say, it's your fault, not his, for anything. He's never the one at fault. To him, he's never the one at fault. It's, you caused me to do this. What's your favorite thing to draw? These guys. Big is honestly my favorite to draw. Though Autumn is also a close favorite. It's very self-centered, a bias. Bias. Not necessarily self-centered. It's more of, he has a very fragile ego, I would say. He's a very fragile sense of self as well. And it's either he's perfect or he's like the worst thing. There's no in between. He views things in black and white. Things affect him either everything or nothing. Like for like Hark nearly bringing Big back to Ritz because he didn't know it was Big. Sam's like you might as he might as Hark might as well have brought Big back to Hark. Not Big. What the fuck? Hark might as well have brought Big back to Ritz in Sam's eyes. That's how it is. Well, ice cream? I heard Big. No. To to Sam, Hark brought Big back to Ritz. That's how it is. That's how it emotionally affected him. The same betrayal that he would have felt, that somebody would have felt if Hark did bring Big back. Stop, no. 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 If Hart, what happened with Big and Sam? It's more of Big escaped an abusive situation, and then that abuser put a bounty on him, and Hark is a bounty hunter, and Hark doesn't really know what Big looks like, or he does, but not the current look of what Big looks like. If you don't choose an ice cream flavor, orange sherbet. That's what I like. And to Sam, Hark, there is no black and there is no gray. It's black or it's white. So it's either Hark brought Big to Ritz or he didn't. There is no almost. And then changing his mind because he realized who it was. So for Sam, when Hark told him what happened and how he found Big, Sam still felt the same betrayal as if Hark brought Big to Ritz. And so he split on Hark and was like, yeah. Sam has borderline, by the way. So, emotional state can change on a dime. I said orange sherbet. And the reasons why he has that is because of the situation that he grew up around as a kid. Autumn and Big they butted heads constantly. They were constantly arguing when Sam was growing up. What did you get the app on? I am on computer. Big and Autumn, they argued a lot. They just, because Big has fire magic. He needs to let that magic out or else he's going to get sick. And Autumn is just trying to keep a roof over everyone's head, and Big is risking that by just doing risky things. I had no idea you liked sherbet. This is a moment in history. Oh, yeah, I love sherbet. Is Autumn missing a wing? Yeah, he never had it in the first place. He made it look like he lost a wing. That's a video in and of itself. I haven't made that video yet. I've been meaning to. But then let Big outside. That's the thing. You have neighbors. It was basically like a Nazi state. Neighbors reported each other. And Autumn is just perpetually on thin ice because he only has one wing. And so he's just constantly paranoid about, they go in the backyard. They didn't have backyards. And he couldn't do it in the house because he burned the house down. Burn the place down. there was no backyard. And people can still see because reminder, they're a winged race. People fly. Doing the basement. I'm sorry. Do you think that just everybody has a basement? Big fire is big and bright. Yeah. I can't get that out of my head. Stop. One patch here, and one here, another here. On the shoulders and the elbows. This one right here. I just put this one right here. I'm gonna be away from chat so I can do it. Alright. Do you ever think about them? I have written a couple things. I haven't, like... I've put in the scene of Spice finding Autumn's body. That is up on AO3. And then there's a outdated bit of Big and a day of his life under Ritz. Then dude in the living room. Damage to the carpet. Does he have a hard time getting to places without a wing? Yes. He had to, for his original apartment, he had to climb up and then kind of make a little ladder for himself so it was easier the next time around. So the first time around, he made a ladder and then he yeeted himself up onto the second floor and then he tied it off so that he could use it for the next time. How did Autumn get glasses? Those are from Sugar. So he's had those glasses since he was like 10. 5-ish. Mind you, their ages work differently because they can spawn at a physical age and then their mental age is different. So when I'm referring to their ages, it's amount of how many years they've existed. How do they still fit? They don't. They don't fit his eyes. He is like... Everything is blurry. There's a reason why he gets closer to people. Ottoman society. Well, fuck. Yeah. Like, the amount... Mind you, he's constantly getting suicide baited, constantly getting told he's worthless and not worth anything. That his existence itself is a burden. That he's wasting resources. And, you know, that's what he was constantly around. He got beat up constantly. If he did anything out that pissed somebody off, he got beat up. And his place of work, a power plant where he used his wind magic to turn windmills. He ended up doing most of the work, and the work partner that he was supposed to have usually just slacked off and let him do what and made him do everything. And he got paid less because, you know, he's a misspawn. You think you're gonna get paid more? No, you did this wrong. I'm gonna dock your pay for that. Why did you do this to him? It's an allegory, broski. Broski, it's an allegory. Porcelavians as a whole are kind of a amplification of how humans are. It's kind of it's showing how living in a society built against you affects people. What platform do you use to make that? I am using Metabang. Has a mental breakdown with all this lore. Yeah, and I've made videos with how like poor Slavians view like lore for the boy. And like I've made videos on how poor Slavians viewed him specifically. Oh wait, he has shoes. Forgot about that. In Hard Jewel, he has shoes. So when he's in Hard Jewel, mind you, he works at a mine, right? He it's a pretty bad job if you were to view it from our standards. To him, it's a step up. So he does not complain at all. He's getting paid a lot more than he did working at the power plant. And people don't look down on him for having one wing. They don't even pay it any mind. So for him, it's a step up. And he has people actually defending him if people talk shit about him. And he's like, "Huh? That's nice. This is a step up. I'm not complaining. Wow." So like if he knew what a union was, he'd he'd be pretty pissed. If you told him what a union was and what it could get him, he'd be pretty mad for not knowing sooner. I was gonna change his expression. Forgot. It's been a while. How have you been, Sean? I've been alright. Did they go to school? Did they have parents? No. No to both of them. They're a very magical race, and their race depends on the magic of the land, because the land was previously a battleground for elementals and dragons and humans. They were fight they A huge basically war happened like thousands of years ago, and oh, it is a verified user. Hello. I'm gonna keep rambling. So basically, the land that is Flermir, a lot of like wars between with dragons, humans, and elementals that happened there. So there's a lot of magic there's a lot of magic condensed into one area, and the world is like there's too much here, and so it pushes it out as Porcelavians. There's only a couple races where that happens, and Porcelavians is one of them. So they don't how they learn to talk. They they learned Universal through other people, but Spawn is their native language, and most forget it by the time they're adult, at least in the golden age of Flermir. Spawn was intrinsically known. Some of it, anyway. If it's a foreign concept introduced by, like, research and stuff, obviously they have to learn a Spawn term for that. They have to learn the developed term for that, but a lot of the intrinsic things that they see. What year? I don't have years for this world, but Autumn spawned during the Golden Age, and like near the tail end of it, but Sam's spawning marks the end of the Golden Age because he's the last Porcelavian who spawned. Period. Like they're older than the dinos. Um, Big and Rise, the very tail end of Golden Age. Um, and again, Sam's marks the end because he's the last one that spawned, which then leads into the cult era, and that's the cause of a lot of issues. I call it cult because it's a corrupt belief. It's a corrupted belief system. I'm gonna go draw a new character because my artwork is gone. Bye. Like dog body language. When I said they older than the dinos, why the because it's not. It's acetate. I don't I don't I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. Who has really bad drinking habits to cope with depression and exhaustion from their work of digging out caverns. Oh, they get along with Autumn real well. But yeah, Autumn is dependent on alcohol to the point where if he were to try and cold turkey, um, he'd be affected by withdrawal symptoms that would like destroy his health. He drinks chronically. He high functioning alcoholic, that is Autumn. He always has alcohol in his system. Period. Always. Day drink, night drink, drinks all the time. Especially in Hardjewel Astanian. Astanian. That's healthy. Yeah, very. Oh no, he doesn't drink when he's in Flurmere. Hold on. Never mind. He doesn't drink when he's in Flurmere. He okay, he drank very briefly before he took in the twins and a little bit during that, but then his neighbor kind of was like, Bursky, no. How about we not? You have people relying on you, so let's not do that. And kicks him up off his ass and gets him to like, be a bit more than just providing them with a place to sleep, food, and water. It's when Big leaves is when he starts drinking again. So when Big like just leaves, doesn't leave a note, doesn't do anything. I almost kept putting my dark humor here. Oh no, keep your dark humor. I love dark humor. Um, so he starts drinking when Big leaves. Abruptly, he's like, "Oh shit." And so he copes with drinking. Be a better father. Be an actual father, damn it. Words of Autumn's neighbor. Autumn's neighbor is Rust. She was a very tough love type of thing. Well, as an orphan, what's missing from the computer? I got kicked out of the orphanage. Um, hold on. I will actually pull up the. I have scenes of early years, which is Autumn and the twins. Where is it? Where is the moment where she kicks him off his ass? Okay. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't get eaten by YouTube. So yeah, she has a very thick accent. To this day, I wonder where my parents took my teeth when I lost them. I wonder too. I don't know either. Because, like, my parents were definitely not the ones to throw them out either. Did YouTube eat my message in chat, by the way? Or can you guys see it? Hold on, I'll actually look. What's Autumn's prescription? Pretty bad. And it does not make up for what he actually needs. We see it? Okay. So basically, he comes home that Beanie Isaac. So want a beer? He's a minor? Well, I don't know what to do. Autumn would not offer a minor a beer. Making that clear. He would not. If the person looks like a child, he would not offer it. He's aware that he has a problem and he's trying to fix it himself and just can't. As it doesn't look like a child, though, then yeah, maybe he would. Honestly, he'd go looking for a place to sleep than offer somebody alcohol. That'd be the first thing he does. Mind you, if it's a stranger and it's not in like a bar setting, if it was a bar setting, yes, he would offer a beer or go looking for a place to sleep. But if it was just like not in that setting, it'd just be a normal interaction of just, with strangers. Baby, now we got problems, and I think we can solve them. Oh. Oh, that minor. That actually disappeared. Why did my Spotify stop? Spotify? Pardon? Pardon? Why did you stop? Do you realize to go up and talk to strangers when it's not necessary? Apparently. I mean, I sometimes do that, but it's more of even Spotify got scared of the lore. Yeah. Like, Autumn, his whole thing is he's lived through just his issue is pride. That's his main issue. Is he doesn't want to admit that he cannot do something. Because for him, that means that he cannot handle himself and therefore is not worthy of just basic decency. Because he constantly had to prove himself to even get basic necessities. It's proving them right. Yeah. That's the root of his issues. Is I need to make up for my existence. And if I ask for help and cannot handle my issues on my own, I'm proving everybody right. Once I asked an orphan what's the difference between an apple and them, they got banned from the orphanage. A therapy session would go wild with these folks. Oh yeah, they would. Rise and Big are the only ones actually in therapy. And I hear you ask, what is Rise in therapy for? Rise doesn't have any big traumas. Huh? I'm confused. Childhood, yeah. Mind you, Rise was not the best kid. Rise kind of played a part in Big seeing physical abuse as normal. Mind you, it's not like, oh, but because of where they lived before Autumn, they lived in a workhouse, which is, it's exactly as it sounds. Basically, instead of an orphanage, you had a workhouse where all the kids that were on the street, they go, hey, come here, we'll feed you, we'll clothe you, you just, have to do work. So it's if you crossed an orphanage with a sweatshop. Boom. Sorry, had to handle something. Where was I? Oh yeah, workhouses. So workhouses are basically if you cross a sweatshop with an orphanage. Someone questions why Rise is standing. You know what? Fuck gender. And that's where Rise and Big were for the first year of their life, basically. And then burned down. Definitely not any of either of theirs fault. Definitely not. They end up on the streets again, and that's when Rise breaks their leg, and definitely not Big. definitely. Um, and that's when Rise breaks their leg, and they have to rely on Autumn, and that's when Big is like, we need help. I am begging people for help. Are all the people animating Table cartoons some zesty game Roblox players? Talking to me? I don't play Roblox. I hate Roblox. Mind you, Rise would throw hands with somebody if they did refer to Rise as, like, being Big Sister or Sam's sister. They did not like getting called that because they felt like it excluded them. Because for them, it was, this is my brother, this is my brother, this is my brother. And they didn't want to get called sister because, again, it felt like an exclusion. Even if they did, even if Rise was having a she day and was dressing, and I was like, call me this, but I'm still your brother. Did you burn in the orphanage? Needs some sparkles. No. It's more of just Big. And, like, Big's witnessed someone burn alive before. Because of that, refer to them as sibling. Yeah, that's acceptable, but they prefer, like, if it was Autumn or Sam or Big, call they would like to be called brother by them, by their brothers, because then it feels exclusionary. Good kid. So how the orphanage workhouse being burnt down happened was mine was previously the threat of Rise and Big being separated from each other was what was hung over Big's head constantly, because Big was also constantly referred to as the dumb one, or like the less efficient and slow one, even though Rise just didn't talk in Universal, because it's like, wow, your twin may be mute, but at least they're not stupid. That's what was constantly, you know, lorded over Big. Who's Big? This boy. Talking about his childhood, man. And so eventually it did get to the point where they were going to get separated. And that's when Big kind of just like, no, 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 and panicked. And so he lashed out. Which resulted in the adult that was going to separate them being burnt alive, and Big witnessing that and enjoying it. Because, you know, man's got hit by that adult. Which is, you know, the start of him having violent fantasies towards anyone who abused him. Ritz's wife? No! No. The person at the workhouse, the person who ran the workhouse, Big burnt them alive, basically. And, like, enjoyed it. Enjoyed watching it. Even though, like, obviously he's scared, but, like, in hindsight, he's like, damn, that's nice. Ritz's wife. Be quiet. I didn't say anything. I didn't say be quiet. Did I? What? I did? I am completely tripping. Big burnt Ritz's wife. No! The person was not Ritz's wife. Ritz's wife, quote unquote, was Cindy. And Cindy was a fire elemental who burnt people alive so that her and Ritz could be physically intimate. Who's Ritz, and do they have a wife? No. Ritz was Big's abuser as Big was an adult slash teenager. Young adult. Ritz is a dragon. The last dragon, as of when R&B takes place. Make joke about your Ritz characters' names. Don't take offense, please. Oh no, I make the Ritz cracker joke too. Whenever I see him in the stores, I send a picture to my friend going, Ritz? It's him. Karma by JoJo Siwa, but it's big cover. Big doobie looking like a big bag. Don't fat shame him. Don't fat shame anybody. They're drawings. I know, but it means that you're willing to do that to somebody. I just erased the wrong thing. It means you're willing to do it to something else. If you're making the jokes. Die with a smile, but it's Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga. By Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga, but it's Ritz and Cindy. They were in a healthy relationship, but arguably they loved each other a lot more than the average person would. Hold on. Big in the street dancing to Karma. As someone who's been fat shamed, it's the worst. Like, looking in the mirror sucks. Autumn is only comfortable with the weight of himself because he is used to starving. For him, like, his body issues aren't in weight, it's in the man's is intersex, okay? So that's where his body issues stem from. And not aligning with male. That's his body issues. Weight doesn't really phase him because on with a dad bod, more of a beer belly, honestly. Not like he drinks harder liquors than beer, trust me. Like much higher alcohol content than beer. He can consume twice as much alcohol for the same effect because he is a more magical race. Technically, you can get a beer belly from eating too much bread as well. Yeah. Forgot. I was changing his expression because he has clothes on. So I'm just gonna weep. Do it this way. As Porcelains, can they handle higher alcohol content than the average human? Yes. There is 50 to 60 people, but now there's 20? Yeah. I mean, I'm content with that. Shell, what would you do if you met these four IRL? I would run. Mind you, it would hinge on whether it was the fact that they knew that I was the writer of their story or not. That's what it would hinge on. If they didn't know. I'd give Autumn a hug, honestly. Tell him what a union is. Big, I'd also give a hug. And probably just play board games with him. Sam, I don't really know. Rise, I would do puzzles with. How'd they get drunk? I don't know. I would say that they couldn't. Or it would be more of a psychology thing. Jesus Christ. There's a stink bug on my keyboard. I just looked over. Broski, move. Alright, he's off now. I just flicked him. Don't jump scare us? Well, I got jump scared too, you know. How's we doing? We doing well. Why the face? Because he's more confident now that he has clothes. Oh, I forgot. He actually does still have the tank top on underneath. So I need to cut and paste that. I do not think I would do this to an actual disabled kid. I would hope not. That's a bit of an ass move. Bunch? What the fuck out of correct? Autumn looks so out of character. Does he? That's it. Like I'm genuinely curious as to why he looks out of character. He's so smiley, I love it. What if they did know you were the creator of the stories? Oh, I would run. I would run. Days that face. We're gonna turn that on. Turn the hair on. Wait, why is that not visible? Autumn looking happy looks out of character. Imagine. He's so cutie pie. I've only seen him sad or awkward. Yeah, he's a lot happier when he's drunk. How much did I drink? Face. Joke again. Oh no. He's a lot happier when he is drunk. That's why he gets drunk. Okay, now we need to mess with the color. That's the wing. What is this? Okay, that's the hair. Is he the one that's... Yeah, he is dead. He is the one that commits suicide. Nope. Because those aren't visible. You can go away. Alright, just checking. Did you base all the Porcelavian lore off something else, or is it all just your stuff? Okay. So, these characters started as Spanton Angels, or a Spanton Neo Ask blog. Let me see if I can find the photo. Oh boy, get ready. Yeah, you just opened up a can of worms. Hold on. Albums. My albums. Drawings. Okay. See if I can find it. Hopefully I can find it. Come on. So, yeah, I used to run a Spanton Neo Ask blog. Oh no, what have I done? I used to run a Spanton Neo Ask blog. And these... Hold on. Have you done a shameless OC plug for so long? It's been a month. I heard them sigh. I was like, oh crap. Oh no, I love talking about it. But these were their origins. These were their origins. These were their origins. There you go. There's Autumn. There's Big. There's Rise. And there's Rise and there's Rise and Autumn. And there's Sam. Let me see. I redrew them at some point. So yeah, this was the Christmas drawing that I drew for it. This was the Christmas drawing. So you have Sam, you have Rise, you have Big, and then you have Autumn. They were each based off a stage. Oh, there's the New Year's drawing. There it be. I redraw this every year, by the way. So like they slowly turned into their own thing. So like there's Sam. They started, and then first they were Spanton Angels, then they turned into a Dark World AU. So basically, what if the church in Deltarune got a Dark World, and they were based off of those little porcelain angel figurines. Let me see if I can find the. Yep, there. They started out with these Gaster Fire OCs. That's when they started turning into their own thing. So I did one of these for Rise and Fall, and then I also did one for Big, and here's bits of it. So, yeah. Man's Man's original story was interesting. Let me see if I have others. So yeah, there's Autumn before I redesigned him. And where is the page where I did redesign him? There's Sam's original redesign page. So this is when Sam got his fluffy hair. As you can see, he still has a bit of the Spanton traits, i.e. the mouth and the nose. So yeah. Where is it? I redesigned. Do I not have a photo of it? Huh. And then this was the character sheet I ended up making for him. So this is where I still like this drawing. It's a really good. It ended up really well. You tell the new lore. Oh no, this is old lore. It's all outdated. This is the meta lore, I suppose. And like, here's the old sheet I made for Autumn too, with his redesign. Yeah, I mean it's new for me. Yeah, I'm like, I do not like it. I am a much better artist. It looks wonky, and the wings I want to throw up. It's I have more Astanian info. Ooh, yes, I remember that drawing. Yeah, but yeah, that's. Oh, there they are. There they are in color. There's the boys. There's Rise and Autumn. Ask something like a yes or no thing, and I'm gonna roll a ball that has yes or no stuff in that. Do you like candy? So yeah. Originally, originally, in the original plans, Rise and Fall were meant to be a duo couple, and there was no sibling aspect at all. None of them viewed each other as siblings. These two were a duo. Were like a duo couple. And then I ended up going with no, they're all brothers. They view themselves as all brothers. And so Rise and Big ended up twins because, well, if you take away the clothes, they looked identical. Sam had white hair, and Autumn, Fall at the time, had one wing. So if you were to swap the outfits of Rise and Big, they would the same. They would look the same. Smash or pass your own OCs? No. Oh yeah, here's some older art of Autumn. I've gotten better at, you know, Fawcett Unlikely Shaw. Damn. Oh, you've got one of those magic 8 balls. Do you have art tips? Use references. Can we see Breadman? No, I'm not gonna go hunt down the photos for it. Sorry. And like, here's one I did with Autumn. No, don't save. We're gonna close all these out. So yeah, that's where Autumn's color palette really came from. What about Broccoli Man? Here's where Sam's color palette really came from. Because I used to do a lot of like color palette challenges. And so these challenges sort of defined what their color palette was. So here's Hark as well. Here's Rise. Here's a character sheet I made once for Big. I love this drawing. I don't like that one, but I do like this one. He looks like a vampire. Yeah, he played up that aspect. Him and Ritz played up that aspect when, like, you know, like here's Rise's, because Rise has ice magic. And, you know, there's Hark. He's a fancy vampire, and I stand by that. He has the fangs. Don't worry. Here's another one. Obviously, I've gotten better, but like it was a different style back then. I had a different style. Did you say he does or doesn't have fangs? He does have fangs. Oh, and then we have Spice and Autumn. Uh, and we have Sam and Spice as well. This is kind of where Spice's color palette comes from. These two. He looks more like a squirrel than an actual cat here. Just like, he's also missing his wings. What's Spice based off animal wise? So he's a cross between a Porcelavian and a catborn. So he has wings. I will not be getting over that anytime soon. Spice looks relatively the same. Yeah, he originally. Hold on, let me find his. Originally, he was just Burp. Like, if you were to like look at the very first drawings, he was just Burp. Where is it? But then, I don't know when it got factored in, but I made him a cat. Oh, there's the redraw I did of them. So that's a more updated, if I were to actually draw them as Spanton Angels. Mind you, that's 2022, but that's 2 years ago. But there's, you know, I'm looking for Spice. Oh, he's. Oh. Originally, he didn't have a cat nose. So yeah, you get Spice in a maid dress, but not a current thing of Spice. There is. There it is. There he is. He looked a lot more like Girlby. So yeah, originally he was just Burp. Originally, he was just Burb. Yeah, originally he was just Burb. I do want to see the info. Did not know until today that you guys had fangs. Oh no, just Big. Just Big has fangs. Just Big. Because he has shape-shifting magic and, you know. Oh, see that murder his wife does. Huh? Is Lucy based off Spike? Like, most of his nose and body. Anyway, back to actually. I might need to move the eyes down. Yeah, I'm gonna move the eyes down. Nice swing. Refuse to write it down because I'm lazy. Just bolted off track in the first 3 minutes I was here. Oh no, it's fine. I like talking about it. I like talking about them. Alright, okay, so that needs to get fixed. I love listening about it. I love talking about it. Estonians can only handle a single drop of liquor every 36 hours, and it won't affect them, but they will get extremely drunk with even a drop, so it's very dangerous. Ah, so they can't handle their liquor at all. What should I draw? I'm having art block. Well, you know, shameless OC plug. I'm making reference sheets right now, so they have their color palettes right there, too. Shameless OC plug? OC plugs, yes. That's the wrong color. You haven't done one in like a month. Well, nobody's asked. That's the thing. It's hard to do a shameless OC plug if nobody asks what they should draw. Because I think I take up like 80% of this chat when I'm here. No, it's fine. Oh, I forgot the shoes. I'll do that later. I love the way you put wings on them. Oh, thank you. Your style's so good. Oh, thank you. If anyone consistently drink liquor on a schedule, they lose their physical build. When is caught doing such practices, they will be homebound, and that's where they will stay. Trying my OCs as animals. I've had siblings call me a furry, and I'm like, no, I'm not. Meanwhile, Ritz is an anthropomorphic dragon. My characters are bird people. I've drawn an anthropomorphic wolf. I've drawn anthropomorphic cats and birds to like fill up my world building, like background characters sort of thing. Drawn an anthropomorphic bear. You have lots of furry characters. Yeah, and James. I love how James just gets tacked in there. And James. Not furry. Scaly. Okay. Fine. Now that I look close to you, I'm so drunk right now. Yeah. He doesn't like being sober Autumn. Sober Autumn is depressed and can't do anything. Can't get himself to do anything. So he drinks. Because at least that Autumn does things. At least that Autumn can distract himself long enough to get out of bed. I have a question. You should make a Discord server. I don't like Discord. Maybe later. Do frogs have tails? I don't know. Things that will get Asterians in jail aren't much different from humans, but if they were to get caught drinking in the mines, regardless of what substance, it would either be jail time or death row. Damn. They don't mess around with intoxication. Gotta go now. Got school. Bye, Shaw. Bye. Very strict society. Yeah. Honestly, cult era, um, poor Slavian society did not allow liquor either. So a lot of people smuggled it in, and the black market is a lot of the times just people who wanted to drink. At least poor people, anyway. The rich people, they had enough money to throw at the problem and be like, no, we never drank alcohol. What do you mean? They had enough money to do that. They do when they're young, but not as adults. Yeah. Separate. Patch liner from. Huh? What are you talking about, Jayberg? Talking about him being an alcoholic, or and like how it. He was born in the cult time, would not have access to alcohol or fall much sooner because of it. Uh, yes and no. The situation that results in him falling is his brothers not being there. He attempts the first time to kill himself because he was left alone with the assumption that all of his brothers hated him and just did not want to be around him at all. Because Rise had just abandoned him that night because Rise was sick of seeing him drunk. And sick of just seemingly not being cared about at all. And so Rise left. Because in Revo, I don't necessarily want to spoil, but he's not an alcoholic because, well, not a severe alcoholic, because he doesn't have the emotional situation, let's just say. Why did Autumn kill him? Not that's one, it wasn't romantic. Two, not that like any other form of love is less than romantic love. I just want to clarify that. It's more complicated than that. If Autumn was willing to accept help, he would have gotten better. But he didn't because he was too prideful to accept it. Situations like that are just in general complicated. Yeah. Like, he's been through enough messed up things, and the mentalities are already there, the issues are there. It's just that he was basically refusing help for it. How do you like the death row punishments? Amazing. I need to do shoes. Damn it. Okay, line art is mostly all there. Okay. There's the hair. There's the clothes. Do more clothes. Okay, so this is the color of this. So if you're questioning the pinboard punishment, I don't think we saw anything about a pinboard. YouTube might have eaten your comment about that. YouTube's very hungry. Yeah. It's also complicated because Spice still served him alcohol. And that's why Sam hates Spice, because Spice never cut Autumn off. But Spice knew that if he did cut Autumn off, Autumn would just walk out of the bar and go to somewhere else for it. And Spice saw it as, well, if I can keep him where I can see him, where I can keep an eye on him and make sure he's okay. Is Sugar's lore nice? As nice as the poor Slavian's lore can be, she obviously spent time on the streets for a little while, but she got picked up by a baker's duo called Cookie and Milk. So, and then they passed on the bakery to her when they decided they were too old and they wanted to at least go see the world before they, passed on. So they gave the bakery to her to run in Flermere. Or what? Put Weezer. I'm tempted to just commit to the bit. Weezer text on top of the drawing. I might. It'd be funny. Ever hear the word bit? All I can think of is the bits from the Steven Universe. Astenians are very put upon pedestal, I assume, and pressured to be the best they can be, even if they're in the mines. Finding a fictional ore, I can't pronounce that, deserves very high praise because they believe it was God sent. Interesting. I need to do shoes. Alright. I'm mostly done. We just needed shoes. It's a bit odd that there's been a bit of an understanding what the word bit means. Doesn't bit just mean little or small? Yeah. Weezer text is rapidly entering Shell's mind to put it on the drawing. Yeah. I need to do shoes. Damn it. Kind of wanted. Could extend the top up. There we go. Oh wait, nothing. Color, boy. Boyo. There we go. Oh, my back. Ugh. I need to do spice next after this. I'll listen to Weezer now, but I don't want to leave stream. Pull it up on a second device, I guess. Maybe. Hold on, let me stretch. Taking a stretch break. Everybody stretch. It's been a couple hours. It's either way, man. One is a void elemental, an alcoholic skeleton, a guy who wears a gas mask constantly, but I mean really hot, and some other people who I pass out trauma like candy. So SAS is it's spice, autumn, salmon, sugar. Spice is the first letter. Because it's mainly focused on It's focused on spice and autumn, but Sam and sugar are also focuses as well. Just, not as much as those two. So they're later on in the acronym. R&B can stand for various people. Big and Ray, Big and Rise, Big and Ritz. Stand for multiple people. But all in all, R&B centers around Big. Tired. Rise and Big or Ritz and Big, you never know. And also Ray and Big. Raymond and Big, the little raccoon child. Could also be them. You never know. I love that I love that all the characters have ended up with R names so that it fits the acronym. And it all just depends on what era of life Big is in as to what it means. So if it's him living with Rise, it's Ray and Big. If it's him during the abuse, it's Ritz and Big. If it's him as a child, or uh, before Ray but living with Rise, it's Rise and Big. You know, it could stand for various things. Alright, time to do his shoes. Put those grippers away. Okay. Yes, it is too early for Christmas music. Shut up, Spotify. Is Ray kind of like Spice, or is he just poor Slavian? No, he's just a little raccoon folk. He's he's just a raccoon folk. He's got raccoon ears. A lot of like fur traits. He's got a tail. Hold on, I've got a file of desktop art. It's giving D&D. What? Mostly humanoid. The difference between folk and born is a folk only has one or two traits of whatever is before folk. Whatever born is either outright anthropomorphic, whatever it was, or pretty much there. The less humanoid it looks, the more that person would be called a folk. If they don't look human in the face, that they tend to get called borns. So, Spice is a feline born, but would be considered bird folk as well because of the wings. I mean, close it out. Open. Here we go. There's Raymond. So, raccoon ears, the mask fur. Ray does have fur. He does have a tail. And their feet are kind of like raccoon paws. Their hands and feet are like raccoon paws. So yeah, there's the two of them. What else is in here? Oh yeah, there's more. It's a breadborn then, I guess. He's not in the Flurmere universe. Oh yeah, there. Today's a long stream kind of day. I wish I could stream longer, but I am ending it in a couple minutes. So yeah, there's Raymond and Big. What else is in here? Yeah, there's the two of them. Then there's the twins. It's a good stream kind of day. Yeah. Anyway, close this. finish these. Does Big view Ray as his own kind of friend? Yeah. Granted, Ray is a child, but he doesn't treat Ray like, just find your channel while scrolling. I'm already in love with your art. Hope you're doing great. Oh, thank you. If you don't write lore for him, I will. This is a threat. Lazy, so I'm just going to duplicate that. Flip it. As you can see, my handwriting is very slanted. We're at 43 likes. We are. That can go there. And we're gonna adjust the color. Ray kind of forcibly intruded into Big's life, basically. Ray heard the rumors that the other kids were spreading, and those rumors were that there was this scary demon that lurked at the Taylors' place. And Ray was like, I'm gonna go befriend that. And so, yeah. Ray forced their way into Big's life because they wanted a friend. And they were like, I ain't scared of no demon. Yeah, well, it does cause Big to kind of have a breakdown over once he like thinks about it, because it reminds him of himself. Because this child was not scared at all of what, and like and he could have actually been a very dangerous individual who was going to hurt the child. He could have been. And if he was, Ray would have ended up probably severely traumatized. And yeah, Big has a breakdown over that. As one does. It's like, that's concerning behavior for a child to show. It's that aspect of everyone's good. There is no danger. There is no harm. Just, I'll befriend anybody. Big is like, yeah, that was very much my young child self, and he's mourning that because he lost that because of Ritz. And he doesn't want this child to go through what he did. Concern. Don't pull on them. glasses. Keep getting political ads on TV right now. Oof. I forgot which one of his lenses is cracked. One of them is cracked. I think it's that one. Actually, I think we're gonna take his glasses off. Meanwhile, but expect to see me back in another stream. Hello, bye. Goodbye. In case I don't see you. Good afternoon, good evening, good night. Yeah. So yeah. Autumn is done. Woo! Fucking finally. Man's done. He's the only one who's got shoes. which, you know, isn't necessarily a plus. You have 400 plus layers. It's not actually 400 layers. I think. Probably not. Oh yeah. There's the basis. There's the original reference drawing. Damn, I didn't scar him up as heavily. Need to fix that at some point. But yeah. There's the difference. Autumn. With his clothes on. Autumn was out. Oh, I forgot the patches on his sweatpants. Damn it. He's off to riz somebody up. Yep, he's off to get a place to sleep. Let's just say he talks not a lot. He's also drunk when he has his clothes on. Yeah. He's very firm with not taking his clothes off. Because, you know, he has a lot of body issues. And the idea of somebody finding out terrifies him, even while drunk. Did your messages get shot around? They might have. Which you see is the rizziest, not including Ritz because he's huh? I'm confused. He's Rizzy in that one drawing with Cindy. Can't remember the vid. I guess Sam, but Sam was 1 to 2 beers in his system. Sam actually refused to drink alcohol. Now is he sworn off drugs? No, that's a whole other story. He's not. He doesn't. No, his vice is smoking. He smokes. Autumn, surprisingly good at rizzing people up, albeit not necessarily romantically. He gets a place to sleep somehow. And reminder, he does not pay rent anywhere. He pays rent differently than you know. If you read the Sam and Hark posts, you know. Yeah. Mouth be doing something. It do be doing something. If you had a favorite OC, who's the most kinky OC? Oh, Sam, definitely. Or Sam and Spice, I would say. No, wait. Ritz, but Ritz doesn't count because he's an extreme on everything. Um, he canonically has had sex with a dead body. Because that is how him and Cindy were intimate. Um, I mean, she's a fire elemental. She doesn't have a physical body. How do you think, think about it for a second. Sam most definitely, I mean, like, he is ace, but he does enjoy, the sensations. He just isn't necessarily attracted to anybody. Intrusive thoughts, damn it. Yeah. Sam, and then Spice, but Spice, he doesn't really have a lot of people to do that with because he has a lot of control issues and he has health issues that make him kind of not necessarily able to back up he can't back up his bite can't back up his bark basically because of his health issues. So you can be intimidating, but the minute that bluff is called, no, he's physically weak because of he doesn't get a lot of nutrients. No. Sorry. No, that's reasonable. The voices. Understandable. Where is... Handcuffs, chains, towels, and other things. That's what you want, the bread man. Autumn's definitely done some of it, and stuff that people in that community would frown upon, like, has had done to him. I mean, like, obviously, he's not the one holding the power in that situation. Whoa, for what? To get a place to sleep, guys. I told you. He does a lot of things. Cannon? Yeah? He is, like, if the clothes don't come off, he will let you do anything. We found a horse that was named Autumn and it looked like Autumn. Oh my god. I've said this before. If the clothes stay on, Autumn will let people do anything. And I mean anything. He has done a lot of... He has let a lot of things that he did not want to do slide in the name of having a place to sleep. Autumn's jacket looks adorable. It was short. Oh my god. It was even pale too. Oh my god. Let me give him a little smooch. Hello. He exchanges goods for services. The goods are a place to sleep, and the services... Yeah. Find your OC in the wild. And, like, he's woken up places not knowing what has happened, and that freaks him out enough to, like, try and be sober, but obviously the withdrawals make it so that he can't. And so he ends up drinking again and just hating that fact. He's a horse now. The horse from Spirited Away. No, what the hell? No, from Spirit. Horse Sona. No. Not making him freaking what's his name from BoJack. Oh no, BoJack. Seems like he'd party alone just for one. Yeah. No, I'm not making him a horse Sona. I can't draw horses. I hope that Autumn stay the night, but I have a single bed, so we need to share. How are your values looking? My moral values, or like, they're looking good. What if we turn him into a pony? can't draw horses. Autumn is silly. I'm not turning him into freaking Blitzo. But what if? No. Autumn is a My Little Pony. I'm not drawing that. You don't have to, Shaw. I'll do it for you. Oh, the kinky things I do to Bread Man. Autumn isn't sober enough for this. Nope, he is not. That's not working. And maybe if you do that, yeah, that works. I really want to draw Autumn as an MLP. Go for it. I want to study the style anyway. Hello! I think we're pretty much done with Autumn. Here we go. He has clothes now. He's the only one who I have his expression change. You know. I actually need to add more scars. I'll do that later. At some other point. But I believe Autumn shall become horse. No. Guys, I recently did a short about Autumn. Spice has legitimately been bothered by the things that he's heard Autumn let happen to him. And like that's saying something. And that's saying something. Because Spice doesn't get bothered a lot, but yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna do Spice next. Do you need to save this? Save. He'll be a horse. My drawing tablet is already out. No! It's legitimately funny, guys. Don't worry. Also, notice how washed out his color palette is compared to the other ones. notice how it's more washed out versus if I were to actually like turn up the saturation on his particularly. If I were to turn up the saturation, you know, match the vibrancy of the others, see how washed out because he's dead? Yeah, but it's also because he's depressed. Why are all your characters hot? I'm just skilled that way. Alright, the next ones we'll do are Sam and Hark. Not Sam and Hark. Oh my god. Spice and Hark. We'll do them. We'll add them to the reference sheet next, but we're gonna save this. Yes, save data. You just got. Oh, I closed it out. Autumn shall reincarnate as a horse. Sorry, the old Autumn can't come to the phone right now. Why? Because he's dead. Okay, so we're gonna actually make a copy of this. We're gonna make a copy of this. We're gonna save it as Weezer Boys. There. So now it's a separate file. Jaybird, no. That's up to headcanons. I'm not going there. Berg, no. Okay. So we're gonna close this one out. And we're gonna compress the others. So we're gonna I forgot how to do this. I think I might need to do it this way. Merge folder. There. Merge folder. Merge folder. Merge folder. Cat is currently hunting me down. Damn. Alright, so there. Now they're all just individual folders. And there we go. Yep. Alright, so now they're just individual folders. And it'll take up less space when there's Priest. A little bastard. We're gonna delete the silly sketches. We can delete a lot of things. Man whore. You don't want to know where that mouth has been. Are the references supposed to like the Weezer Blue album, or a little bit? Chat suit wanted that. Okay, that's a high reference. Jeff, high reference. We don't need that. Cleaning house. I feel like Sam is hot and Spice and Autumn and Big and Rise and Jeff and Breadman and Hark. Why all these men? Because I'm better at drawing men. Color palettes, names. So we can push the priest and Sam down. Don't push Sam down the stairs! He may be an asshole, but he has his reasons for being an asshole. He would push Priest down the stairs. He would be the one to push Priest down the stairs. Fine. Just Priest. No bullying Cloud Boy. Sam has issues. And he just doesn't get help for them. He refuses. Okay. Height reference. Hark is 5'2". Height comparison. Yes, thank you. Oh, it's saved too. Name, spice, height, 5'3". That person. Okay, so he's, you know. Okay, add person. I'm gonna name Hark. Hark. 5'2". Anyway. Screenshot that. Put that in there. Ooh. Remember me? Yes, I remember you. I'll just dye Sam's hair green and we'll call it even. Oh, Sam's. He's not based off. It's just a very funny coincidence. What's the meaning of one of your old vids where Sam is collecting tears to dye his own hair? Oh, okay, so porcelavian tears are like ink. Basically, um, Sam was like, I want to fit in with my brothers. I want to have black hair. So he collects his own tears and just dyes his hair with it. Mind you, he is like immediately talk of ink stands. So Autumn's like, oh my god, you cannot leave the house like that. Wash it out. You're oh god. Thought he was just emo. Oh, he is emo. Is collecting your own tears to dye your hair black, not emo? I think I'll post them and it'll get fanboyed. Oof. Who's Sam? This boy. Okay. Oh shit, I cut off the thing. Spice. Fuck. Anyway. We're just gonna have to file. Edit canvas size. With I'm not answering that. It's not because he has a big chest, it's the hips. These hips do lie. Shakira, Shakira. I'm gonna flip that canvas. I have. So we're just gonna start with that much more. That's enough for. We could squish them in. Squish. You get squished. Get overlapped. An Astanian society, females aren't allowed in the mines. Oh. So we got a Milan situation, basically. Move these two over. And then put Sam on the end. Whoop. Anyway. And actually, Rise, you can be in front of me. And then you guys can all collectively scoot over. So that Hark can be next to Sam, and that Spice can be next to Autumn. And who's the one down there? The one on the bottom of the screen is Big. With wings. They all have wings. Oh, the one moving. That's Big. Open the hitches for more violin. Have you ever considered venturing into 3D art? You streaming? I'm about to end once I do Hark's sketch. YouTube didn't notify me. SMH. Yeah, I've been streaming since like 3 hours ago. No, almost. Really? 3? No. 2 hours. 2.5. Stream tomorrow, will you? Maybe. I don't know. I might not. I might. Hopefully. Hopefully I will. But I might not be able to. Depends on my productivity that day. As much as I love this leg, I'm sorry. You don't fit. go to this one. Copy, paste. Wrong button. Whee. Who are you drawing? I'm drawing Hark. We finished Autumn. And we have Rise, Big. Working on Hark right now. Love your animation. Oh, thank you. Hark's got the military riz. Like, it's been hard to pin down what kind of riz he had. Like, he just had a vibe. But finally figured it out. It's the military riz. Okay. How do you animate? I really want to animate my OC, but I don't know how. Take some animation classes. This is a threat. I will do it. It's a weak threat. Think you scare me? What is military riz? Basically, he's got a military. I don't speak brain rot. Oh, shut up. It's the only way. He's got, like, what makes him attractive. It's the fact that he gives off military vibes. And it, like, only really hit me recently. Damn the abs. Yeah, Hark be strong. Does he take Riz classes? No, he's actually just a sweetheart who murders for money. Oh, I get it. It's working on me. I'm becoming many attracted to him by the minute. Those arms are too big. No, I don't mean the OC. think I made him too top heavy. Shrink this boy. Just a little bit. You do shoutouts? No, I don't. Only if I'm paid money, and I can't be paid money yet. But, yeah. Sam is, like, I'm really grateful for you drawing characters shirtless, because I really like it. I hope you do more. Oh my god, I looked back at my phone to see Hark. Yep. Hark's, he's got his own, like, I'm not gonna lie, he became a bounty hunter, like, training for to be one. How did he get so rizful so quickly? I would, of course, tag me, because I would love to see. Why do men use shaving cream? They shave too? Like, like, I don't. Sorry, it's stupid. No, it's okay. I'm just. Huh? Yeah, they use it so that they don't get nicked. move him over here. No. I'm not. No. We're not gonna sing. No. Be fine. I just let my hair grow. Ah. Hark's got hawk wings, and he definitely can't eat meat, obviously. Sam is Hark. Sam is hot and Hark is steaming. I'm here, bread man? No. It's Hark. You fool. I love how it's become like based off the positioning, he's actually looking at Hark. Hark is bread? No. Hark should look back at Sam. Man, this is too intimidating. I might change the sketch. That's an opinion. A weird one, but still. I think it's the symmetry that's messing with me. Who is that? This is Hark. Why are all your characters my type? It sounds like your type is just my characters. I know he's gay, but like Hark is the last person you would think. Cause like very, very masculine, but like yeah, he is. Dibs. Sorry. He's taken by Sam. He's Sam's man. Giving Nick Nelson from Heartstopper. Yeah, his heart is for Sam. Sadly, you know. Steals Shaw's liver. Most straight looking guy ever. Sadly, Hark belongs to Sam. Yeah. We've lost another. Hold on, let me pull up his actual orientation. No. Okay. Here's Hark. Hold on. Let's see if that gets eaten by um YouTube. He listens to pop songs while on bounties, where he is, mind you, killing people. Did YouTube eat it? YouTube did not eat it. Huzzah. No, it's here. Huzzah. Did not get eaten by YouTube. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Yep, exactly. YouTube loves to eat your comments. It does. Shaw, do you want your liver back? Yes, I would like my liver back. Thank you. Nope, no liver for you. So you don't have to deal with chat. Take Shaw's ribs. I kind of need those. Shimmy yeah, shimmy yeah. Sha na na na. What tells Breadman? I don't know. What are you singing? I was singing? What color are Autumn's eyes? Indigo. Sort of. Sort of. Kind of. A purple. I didn't hear any singing. Yeah, that's why I'm tripping. I don't think I was singing. Shit. Missed the final product. Autumn looks so good. Yep. And then, you know, we have the with clothes and without clothes. My son would cause an avalanche. He's so cutie pie. Yeah, that mouth has gone places though. Wait, I've done a body reference for. Hold on. I've done a body reference for Hark before. Where is it? Where is it? Did I pass it? Oh, there it is. Oh, missed it. Where is it? Get back here. There it is. Okay. Okay. To be a little different. Do you need all your organs shot? I kind of do. I mean, I could go without liver. No, not liver. A kidney. That's. Could go without one of them. But, like, I do need at least one of those. Not my necessary organs. Who's better in relationships, Sam or Hark? Don't worry, I can fix him. Uh, depend depends on what you mean. Better for the other person? Um, Definitely Hark. Hark is the more healthy person to be in a relationship with than Sam. But Sam's got issues that he needs to personally work on that he is refusing to acknowledge. I can fix Sam then. Can't change someone who doesn't want to change for themselves. Yeah. And Hark is much too loyal to just leave Sam. He does like take breaks from Sam. He's like, I cannot handle this anymore. I am breaking up with you, or we need to take a break, and they live separately. But like, he does eventually go back to Sam every single time. Hark always always comes back. Not that Sam doesn't be the one to break up with Hark either, but it's like Hark has his own issues too. Like, it's not just Sam. Hark's got a lot of anger issues. One time I shower thought of me committing war crimes, and I wrote an entire thing where if this happens, I could be arrested, and if I did this, I could not get arrested. I think every one of my OCs is a reflection of me in some way. Yeah, that's how it tends to be. Big powers him. Yeah. Imagine getting shot at and then stood over only because, like, Hark was only able to be intimidating height wise to Big once Big was on the ground. Because, he's on the ground and Guns don't require height to use. Yeah, no. Jayberg. Concerned. Hello. I am actually about to end the stream. I was supposed to end an hour ago. But yeah. Oh, whoops. We need to move these around. I was wondering how you were streaming for so long. Yeah, I've lost track of time. That's how. Spice is next for the sketch, by the way. I'm not going to do it right now, but... Anyway, we're going to save this. Save. Shop and feeding us good. Yep. Is it saving? Yes, it's saved. Brennan's cake. Anyway, this is his original body reference. He's not supposed to have as pronounced abs, so I might tone those down. It's gonna scar right there. I think he's got a scar here and here. Scar definitely here. Guess who just finished the Autumn My Little Pony art? Okay, I'm gonna end this stream at that. So, anyway. Oh, who's this? That was Hark. That was Hark. You know, it's Hark. Anyway, fare thee well. Okay, I thought so. He looks cool. Yeah, I've posted a bunch of shorts about him. It should be a mix in between the R&B playlist and the SAS playlist, because he's not necessarily a main character of either one, but more of a side character for both. But I saw a funny one yesterday about him. Oh yeah, about Big having a crush on Hark. Yeah. There's a bunch of other ones if you were to like back scroll through. Yeah. But like the stream helps, and subscribe if you're new. I do a lot of... I'm gonna continue this hopefully tomorrow. Bye-bye.